bit more serious, and this is something called my thread. Now, a thread in general is something that motivates you, and it is your driving force. It's someone or something or an idea that makes you want to keep going, to complete something or to achieve something. And I thought that I'm just going to talk about me. So, without further ado, this is my thread. Now, my thread is not a person, it's not a thing, it is more of an idea. An idea that I really didn't think about until I had to do this. And, you know, when I was thinking about what my thread is, I thought to myself, what people really, really influence me, and what person really helps me keep going towards achieving what I want. And I was thinking that, you know, there are many people in my life that help me achieve things, but I don't think that's the reason why. Like, because of their help, because of them, that is not the reason why I want to achieve something. So, to think a little bit deeper. And then I had to think, okay, is there something that is helping, is there something, like an object, that is helping motivate me? And then I thought to myself, I'm like, no, not really. There's not, I mean, it's definitely not my phone. My phone definitely, no, that's not what drives me to achieve stuff. And then I had to think about ideas. Now, this is where my thread comes into play. When I was thinking about ideas, I kind of was like, okay, is there even an idea that makes me achieve things, that makes me, but that helps motivates me. And that's where it kind of clicked, you know. That's where kind of things fell into play, and that's where I came up with my thread. My thread is basically the want to be accepted by people as myself. And that means to not have any mask or anything that doesn't show my true self. Now, if I was gonna be true to myself, I probably wouldn't have worn makeup, but I put on makeup today. But that's besides the point. Another big thing is, to my thread, is that I want people to also see my strengths, but also understand that I will make mistakes. I'm not flawless, either as any other person in this entire world. We're flawed, and we're wrong some of the time. And to be honest, a lot of the time it takes us a couple of tries to make something correct, to say that, or to figure out the right way to do things correctly. And unfortunately, like I said, it takes a while sometimes to get there. But you have to really think about that. There is always that but, that if factor. If you strive for it, if you strive for your goal, you're gonna achieve it. Whether you know it or not, whether you think, nah, I'm probably not gonna achieve this in any time, or anytime soon. But if you say to yourself that you're not gonna ever achieve it, BS. Because you know deep down inside that there is a way you can achieve stuff. And that's kind of where I got my thread from. Now you're thinking, okay, how does this all link up together? Now, I'm in high school. Probably could have guessed that. And high school is a time where judgment is everywhere. Whether you know you're being judged, whether you don't know you're being judged, whether your friends are judging you, whether your parents are, whether your teachers are, you're always going to be judged, whether you like it or not. But that's where the being human part comes back into play. Being human means that I'm going to make mistakes. It's part of our nature. Can't really avoid it. We're not robots. We're not flawless. And then the part of being judged, high school, just judgment everywhere. I don't want to be judged for the things that I'm making mistakes on. For when I'm being human, I don't. That's something that I'm just not excited for. I don't want to know that people are judging me because I've made a mistake. I want to know that people are talking about things that I'm good in. I want them to say, yes, she is strong in those aspects. She is powerful. She is confident. The adjectives can go on and on. But that's my thread. It's kind of a lengthy thread and there are a lot of components to it, I understand. But I'm gonna say my thread again in case you've forgotten. Basically, my thread is the want to be accepted for myself. Not as someone else, not as some made-up person that I'm not. And then also, I want people to know that, I am good in things. I do good things sometimes. But also, in the end, I'm still human. Which also means that I still make mistakes. And that just comes with life, unfortunately. And with those mistakes comes judgment. But as a person, that's not what I want to be known for. I want to be known as someone who's confident and has strength. Not as someone who's a coward. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was my thread. Yeah. Thank you.